This time around, we have international holidays. And I thought I was going to have an easier time finding some of these. I tried to make it something other than, every country's independence/founding day.
But it looks like you did find one of those.
Yeah.
First on the list, French Independence Day?
Bastille Day, yes.
Okay, yeah, yes. French Independence Day.
Yeah. It's when the French celebrate their independence from the French.
Yeah. The French...
France is weird.
The French lose so much, they also lose to themselves. The French have such a weird history and military connotation. Because on the one hand, most of Europe is the French. I mean, Charlemagne did a good job conquering most of Europe. And then, the Vikings came in and whatever.
Yeah.
But then, Britain is also the French. Sorry, Britain.
It really is.
But go back to Norman the Conqueror, and yeah, you're French. And then, you have Napoleon, who then went on to take over, much of Europe. And then he lost to the French, the British. And, and then now they're known as cowards and fleeing, despite the fact that they pretty much were the battleground for World War I, holding their own. And then for World War II, they just got annihilated by the Nazis, and then fought back together underground with the rest of the Allied troops. So, bunch of cowards, always winning and fighting in wars.
Yeah, the French reputation for cowardice in battle is really undeserved.
Yeah. But we still make jokes.
Yeah.
Alright, what else?
Americans are kind of stupid like that.
We've got... Well, okay, I guess we'll go just go down the line.
Okay.
Bastille Day, or just Independence Days around the world. I mean, Independence Day is fun. They've got parades and fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
B tier?
Yeah, B tier. It's not really unique, but it's always fun.
Yeah, everyone has...
Yeah, actually, yeah, but I'd say Bastille Day stays at the top of the B tier for the oldest parade in European history.
Okay. That's cool. Alright, we have people in mud.
This is the Boryong Mud Festival.
And where is Boryong?
South Korea.
South Korea, okay. The Mud Festival.
Mm-hmm.
S tier. Tell me about this festival. Because I've never heard of it.
I believe it happens in the spring. After there's been flooding, people go and they play in the mud flats, and that's it. That's the festival.
S tier.
Yes. Absolutely something I would want to visit.
Yeah, I mean, of all of these, you just get to go play in the mud.
Yeah.
That's an amazing holiday. That's like the, oh, did you get on here, there's an Indian holiday, the Day of Colors, or...
Festival of Colors, yeah.
Okay, that's another one, A tier, at least.
Yeah.
You just, everything's colorful, and you get painted up, and... Yeah.
Honestly, the hard one here is going to be finding a candidate for the D tier.
Yeah. And it's definitely not going to be this next one, which I can already tell is Rabbi Bernstein.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to give me a reason not to put this in S tier.
Well, why don't you tell us some more about it?
It's Rabbi Burns Day. It is a celebration of the life and poetry of Rabbi Burns, also known as the poet Robert Burns, the author of Scottish poetry. It is from him that we get the A Toast to a Haggis and Auld Lang Syne. It's really basically Scotland Day. You go, you drink scotch, you eat haggis, you talk about poetry in the country at large, you toast each other's health, and then you get shit-faced and you go home. It's everything you want in a holiday.
Honestly, that sounds like most UK holidays.
Yeah, because UK holidays all amount to you do some things, you get shit-faced, and you go home. I like the only holiday I can think of that isn't that is Shrove Tuesday, and that's because it starts in the morning and you get shit-faced and then you go back to no.
Well, there's also St. Patrick's Day, where in the UK they don't really do much, but the Americans get shit-faced.
Yeah. I mean, there's Guy Fawkes Night, which, you know, you go out, you burn things, and you get shit-faced and go home.
Speaking of,
is that on this list?
what do you think the fireworks are for?
Oh.
It's not New Year's.
See, you too many good ones. All right, you still haven't given me a reason not to put Rabbi Burns Day in S tier.
I'm gonna say A tier for me. Because it's a good celebration, but at the end of the day, it's basically celebrating Scottish memes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, we'll do the other British one. I'm assuming it's the only other British one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The remaining ones are Mexican, Spanish, and German.
Okay, so I know what the next two are. I don't know what the German one is. We'll get there.
You know what the German one is.
Oh, okay. That's a whole month, though.
It's the festival.
Yes, it is. All right, Guy Fawkes Night. A day where you celebrate a bunch of traitors failing to murder the government. Sorry, Anonymous.
Honestly, if any of these deserve D tier, it's gonna be this one. And even this one doesn't really deserve D tier, but something has to go there.
Yeah.
And I would rate this one below the others.
No. I say C tier. Cause I know what belongs in the D tier. If what I am thinking the Spanish one is.
What do you think the Spanish one is?
I think the Spanish one is the running of the bulls.
Nope.
Oh. What is it?
La Tomatina. The world's biggest food fight.
D tier it is. Just throw tomatoes at each other?
Yep.
Incredible. Why are there so many S tier holidays? And why are none of them in the United States? Our holidays are like, hey, let's go celebrate the fact that people work.
Hey guys! Turkey!
Yeah, hey guys, we came to this country and we killed a bunch of people and we stole their ground and then we murdered them after they taught us how to do stuff. And Turkey.
And now we're thankful for it.
And now we're thankful that we murdered them all. You could have mud ones, or throw paint at each other, or throw tomatoes at each other. I mean, I want to throw tomatoes at people. But I want to do that on a daily basis. At least with this, I'd be able to, like, get that out of my system a little.
See, I'd like to do it about 300 years ago, back when it was still a meme that tomatoes were poisonous.
Yeah. I mean... A tier?
Yeah, A tier.
How are we gonna find a C tier one?
It's either Dia de los Muertos or Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I mean, it's either Day of the Dead, where you celebrate your ancestors coming back and visiting with you, and you get to eat, you get to dress up in all sorts of cool things, and everything is super bright and colorful, and you get sugar skulls. Freaking skulls made out of sugar that you get to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Or the beer festival. Beer and pretzels and all things Germany.
I would say of the two, Dia de los Muertos has to go in C, and out of respect for that, we don't put Oktoberfest any higher than B.
I mean, that's a hard take to agree to, but I understand. It must be done. Dia de los Muertos is absolutely a really cool holiday, and it speaks to everything about the culture. Mm-hmm. And I love that. It's a very cultural holiday. It's got the cool parades with the skeleton men. Just kind of really cool parade.
Yeah, this is a very harsh bell curve we're grading on. It doesn't matter how well everyone does, someone has to be at the bottom.
Because even Guy Fawkes Day isn't, like... F tier for... If we are adding extra ones, F tier on this list would be, like, all-American holidays. Because, I mean, there's...
We honestly need a better celebration for Labor Day. That's not the celebration of people working, that's the celebration of basically people who died to give us unions.
Yeah. That we're not allowed to have.
Yeah.
In half the country.
Yeah, we need to work on that.
Yeah.
Man,
I want to go get a beer now. And some scotch, and some haggis, and some tomatoes to throw at people, and some French bread.
And some mud.
And some mud. Now I know all the places that I wish I could go to, but can't because I don't have money. You get to throw tomatoes at people.
Honestly, I kind of wish I had put Running in the Bulls in here so we could have an easy D tier.
Yeah, because that would absolutely be D tier. Because it's cool, there's a bull running in the streets, but also at the same time, that's just animal cruelty. It just is. And don't do that. When
I guess I could have put in more duplicates like Canada Day and Portugal Day.
Yeah,
I'll give you 3 guesses what those are, and the first 2 don't count.
Let's see. The day that Canada was settled on.
The day that Canada seceded from Portugal.
Yes! All of these are great holidays. And there's even more holidays out there.
Oh yeah.
But it's hard finding holidays that aren't bullshit. For example, I just typed in fun holidays and I got Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Okay, National Blank Day does not count, ever. Those are all BS.
Yeah. Let's see. Fun International holidays? Nope, nope, that doesn't help. Fun non-American holidays? Nope. Good grief. Yep, well, that's holidays. And that's the internet making things difficult to find.